All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha Kodash, the honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect as well that's doing this work throughout the four corners, doing this thing in truth and sincerity. I want to give a Shalom and salutations to all you brothers out there. All right, now I'm doing this lesson on the event that's going on right now here in Babylon the Great, and they've categorized it as the Bomb Cyclone. Okay, and I have a few things here along with some scriptures, and Lord willing, it's edifying because I'm here in on the Willie southwest of Michigan, Taylor, Detroit, Dearborn area, is where we're feeling the snow. Now it started Friday, pretty much Friday, going into Friday night. It got crazy with a bunch of wind. At first it rained, and then we got the snow. So here this article says Bomb Cyclone 2022 updates. U.S. could have coldest Christmas as storm causes flight cancellation and travel chaos. So and I might have to chop this up to part 2. But yeah, so today was Christmas Eve, December 24th, and it says it's the coldest Christmas in 40 years. All right, and I can feel it. You know, Michigan got hit pretty bad. I know the whole Midwest is really what it's the focus on as far as this bomb cyclone. And it's funny that this just happened in this time, you know what I mean? Like Christmas Eve, Christmas time, where people are going to be affected the most because they're out Christmas shopping, you know, which is wicked. And I'm out here, but I'm taking precautionary measures, right? So let's get some videos here.
From Benton Harbor in Michigan, NBC correspondent Shaquille Brewster has this update.
Well, nearly every person in this country east of the Rockies woke up this morning to some brutal and frigid temperatures. Others experiencing the conditions like the ones you're seeing me in right now. In Benton Harbor, they woke up to another blizzard warning, which means a lot of this lake effect snow that continues to come down. This is something that folks here have told me that they're used to. They know how to shovel, they know how to plow the snow, but what becomes unusual are these gusty winds that they're experiencing. You see the wind whipping around me, pushing this powdery snow that's both falling down and on the ground up into the air. What happens is when you're on the roads, that's when you go from being able to see the car in front of you to not being able to see anything. The visibility just completely fades away. But if you look across the country, there are places where they have it worse. In Buffalo, they're dealing with a historic blizzard. A travel ban was put in effect yesterday. Other areas of New York dealing with dramatic flooding. This storm is also taking out power as it makes its way through.
Right. So as you can see, this guy, he's just getting pummeled with snow and wind, you know, and it doesn't really matter what you got on as far as your outward appearance. And he's in Benton Harbor, Michigan, so that's past Grand Rapids in that area, and they're feeling it. And I drove in it last night, and it was pretty good. Just, you know, taking certain measures when you're driving on the road. And then when it gets dark, though, it's kind of the problem. And there was also a pileup somewhere. I think it was in Texas or Oklahoma. So the Lord judged them. And this is ultimately the judgment of the Heavenly Father coming down, just in time where these people are going to celebrate the pagan holiday Christmas. after they've been told multiple times, several times, that it's wicked. I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And now you're feeling it. I don't know about Michigan as far as power outages, but other places are feeling that effect. So these people are anxious. All right, they got anxiety, and let's see here. Even even Esau's cold. Let's play this.
Again, the same. What better time to ask the sports guy to come in about 5 hours normally earlier than he would normally wake up, go stand out in the wind and the snow and the cold, and tell other people not to do the same.
Mark, how you feeling out there?
Again, the same way I felt about 8 minutes ago when you asked me that same question. You know, I'm used to these evening shows that are only 30 minutes long, and generally on those shows I'm inside. So this is a really long show.
Yeah. Also, even Esau's cold. Esau's normal. He's usually out in his shorts. All right, this is just some drawers and some shorts and a little short sleeve or something in this harsh ass weather. That's how you could tell that they're Edomites, so-called white people. But the hell, they're cold. Now this might pass over through the weekend, and then I think it's going to be back in the 40s and 50s. But for now, people are feeling it, and rightfully so. Okay. Now I do think that Esau uses what he calls it's called a weather modifying a weather modifier. They can control the weather, and we've seen it with different events that went on in the past years. Okay. And Esau, they spray chemtrails every damn day. So and I might chop this up. But hey, I'm used to working out in this time, for wrestling. Hey, I'll be out here suited up, booted up, and ready to go. Wrestling, sweating while it's cold.